Hello, hello, hello. I don't have any technical staff. I don't have any technical anything. Okay, Sir David the Bard, coming to you from Kangaroo City down here in Australia. I'm going to sit up in my chair because someone said I look bad. I look bad because my chair is broken and I lay back. I have a video today that I've been thinking a little bit about. Two things I wanted to report to you. One is the Mormon Church is losing somewhere between 30 and 40% of its youth. The millennials are not taking to the Mormon Church. They may be raised in the church, but when they get to be of age, they're not attending. That's a Pew, P-E-W, study. They do religious studies. Sometimes I agree with them, sometimes I don't. The other thing is that the Boy Scouts of America have been dropped from the Mormon Church. Now, they've been there over 100 years, and they just stopped using the Boy Scouts of America for boys over 14 years old. It has to do with everything with the gays, that the church has to have gay scout leaders, the church has to have boys that are gay in it. So they figure if they stop the Boy Scouts over 14, they won't have any gays. They'll just have young gays. So anyway, I want to report those two things. Now I have another important thing I have to report. You all know that my father-in-law and my mother-in-law live with us. They're from the Philippines, and we've provided food and housing and whatever they need. And Ty is my father-in-law, and he sometimes is a very interesting man. He's a painter, and he's painted for the Rice Eccles family over there for the University of Utah Stadium. He's quite a painter. He's starting to get a little bit of business and a little bit of American entrepreneurship. And my grandma, she's a real pistol. She picked up a job at a local box store and doing well. And she's learning English and working full-time, and boy, she's contributing to the American dream also. So I'm very proud of both of them and the way they've taken to America. And he was with me the other day. I shouldn't report this. There's no limits. The Bard has no limits. When you're bipolar, there's no rules. There's just no rules. Anyway, I'm driving along, and I know that Ty likes French fries. When I pull into a place, he always says he'd like to have some fries, so I buy him fries. Well, the other day, I was driving by one of my favorite places where they sell some real cheap, 89 cents, corn dogs. And I turned to him in the car and I said, would you like to have a corn dog? And he said, what's a corn dog? Now that's wrong. Don't ever ask me, what is a corn dog? I said, it's a hot dog covered with a corn blanket. He says, what's that? I said, you don't know what a hot dog is? He goes, no. I go, okay. Now, you know, I have a college degree in teaching humanities at the college level. Now, one of the reasons that I never really got to use that degree is probably going to be revealed right now. Because when I educate people, I really educate people. I said, you don't know what a corn dog is? He goes, no. I said, okay, I'm going to give you a lesson you won't forget. I should have, God, I should have just shut my mouth and said, forget it. We'll get a hamburger. He knows what that is. So anyway, I said, do you know what an erection looks like? He goes, yes. And we're getting there. We're getting there. Now, do you know what an erection on a stick would look like? He goes, yes. I said, hey, there's my education. It's coming right out. I have a student, and he's learning. Now, I said, you picture that with a condom on it. He says, okay, I understand. And I said, then you put a little mustard on it. And I said, that's a corn dog. He says, oh, I don't want one of those. I don't blame you. I don't think I want one now either. I have to think about it. So then I said, well, is there anything else? And he said, well, I don't know, like a cake or a biscuit or something. And I said, Jesus, again, no limits. I said, do you want a Twinkie? And he says, what is a Twinkie? And I said, well, can you picture this, a vagina with a yeast infection? He goes, no, I don't want that either. So it saved me some money. It saved me a lot of money. I don't have to buy the guy anything when I describe the food of great America. He doesn't want any of that food. So anyway, I just wanted to let you know that you don't want me a teacher of your children. You don't want me a teacher to anybody. I get people, they learn. When they're with me, they learn. So anyway, the Mormon Church, back to the Mormon Church on their Boy Scouts of America. When a boy stops going to Scouts at 14, he's going to be 15, 16, 17, 18. He's going to have 4 years now to acclimate into the real culture and out of the bubble of the Mormon Church. This is going to be a kick in the ass to membership in the Mormon Church. They've shot themselves in both feet now. They don't like the gays. They don't want the gays. They think they can get away from the laws having to do with gays. And they're going to implement their own program. They don't have anywhere near the infrastructure to have a young men's association program for those young boys, and they're not going to be ready for missions at 18 years old. So the cult has shot itself in the foot, and mark my words, I'm David the prophet. Little Mickey the kangaroo, there he goes. And there's Jennifer. Oh my God, there's two of them together. Get away. I'm talking about Twinkies and erections. Gets those kangaroos going every time I say that kind of stuff. Anyway, I want you to have health in the navel, marrow in the bones, strength in the loins and the sinews, power and priesthood be upon me and upon my posterity through all generations of time and throughout all eternity. Pay, lay, ale, the true order of prayer. Oh God, hear the words of my mouth repeated 3 times. Health in the navel is the name of the second token of the Melchizedek priesthood, the patriarchal grip, or sure sign of the nail. I really do want to thank you for some of the good comments that I get. The trolls seem to have faded. I don't know where a troll goes when it leaves. Does it go to another web page? I don't know. But the trolls seem to have faded, and I'm sure that's because you don't feed the trolls. And I appreciate some of the comments are just beautiful that you give me, and it encourages me. It encourages me. If I help anyone, great. If I don't, just turn me off. Turn me off. Like Marie Osmond has turned me off. The girl's not interested. I think she's seen some of my videos and she goes, I ain't going with that fat bald old guy. I'm not even going to call him. So anyway, I want you to remember what a corn dog and a Twinkie dinner is like. You get little. When I said that, after that, I said to him, well, maybe we ought to just get a bowl of chili. He says, well, what's that like? And I said, never mind. I'm not going to explain. A bowl of chili. This bar's gone.